evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to Vegas, where they do it bigger and better than any other city when it comes to the big-time fights. We're at the Thomas & Mack Center for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action, and the anticipation for this bout has grown as the week has gone on. A lot of talk behind these two. Now it's time to walk the walk. The body snatcher's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight. Ruiz has had this experience so many times, and success has always come on the back end of these ring walks. It's his focus at this moment that delivers it.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
So we are underway here. Round one, scheduled for 12. Teddy, I assume many times in your career instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
Nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Ruiz.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
The body snatcher's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Halfway through round number one. The body snatcher's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. The body snatcher's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. The body snatcher's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. Ruiz's left landing well. The body snatcher's scoring with that right hand. Ruiz is getting back to basics, a good solid jab. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. What impact from that uppercut by the body snatcher. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he's doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
You punch harder than this guy.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Ruiz. Ruiz's right hand scores well that time. Good way to protect the midsection. Ruiz's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. And he ties up on the inside. Able to dismiss that body shot.
Nice work, nice work.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Halfway through round number 2. Now he goes to the gut with a right hand.
You got this one. You got this one. Let's go, hit him.
Like the way he was able to hook to the gut there.
Keep working the body.
Good job protecting himself. The body snatchers on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Showing you some defense there with the block. A solid uppercut by the body snatcher. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Ruiz has got to feel good about himself after that last round. He really damaged his opponent.
Keep going. You're doing great, but let's keep working out there. You got any more of these? Listen, you need to make sure you stop. Throw more punches to the body. Throw more punches to the body. Step out with a jab. Then come back and throw more punches to the body. Left, right, left, right, left, right. You need to double up your punches.
And round number 3 is underway. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Ruiz.
Back to the body.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. That's a big right hand. Ruiz's left working well that time. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself. The body snatcher's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches.
Focus.
now he turns it over right into a hook.
Just like that, just like that.
And now he's targeting upstairs. Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs. A headshot blocked.
Good.
Look at that. The hook came home with ease. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Watch the hook.
The body snatcher's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Last 10 seconds.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Able to cover up that gut. And round 3 comes to an end.
Whatever you do, throw that jab.
There you go.
Hey.
All right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing. Hey, listen, I'm not gonna stand here and watch you take these shots, you understand me? Let's see some defense and more punches.
Ruiz is ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. The body snatcher's not putting forth much offense at all. Now listen, I get it. You put forth some offense, you got hurt, you were stunned in this fight, so now you're strictly thinking defense. But at some point, he's got to change.
Yeah, he does. Otherwise, he can't win this fight. And his opponent is just going to keep coming like that ocean, banging into that shore, and it's going to come further up the shoreline. It's not going to go away.
That right hand serving him well. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. The body snatcher's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think's starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Scored well up top. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching.
Come on, kid.
Gets rid of that effort. And he engages in the clinch.
Watch the hook.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Good job.
We count down the final moments of this round. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself, places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no, actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Ruiz.
Keep working the body.
Jump on him. Nice.
Ruiz is way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. 1.5 minutes to go.
More movement. Head movement.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Ruiz's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know. They're attached, they're up around his chin, his elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
Side to side.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you can do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
That's what they're there for. Body, then head.
Teddy, what do you think here as we start this round? I mean, you watch what he did in that last round, and you got to think that he can get himself back into this fight.
Well, that's how he's got to be thinking it. that's kind of what he's made up of. He's not a front runner. You know, he's not a fast starter anyway. He's the kind of guy that his real strength is to be able to wear you down, and to have a great resolve, and to be able to chip away. He's chipping.
That was a fine block by Ruiz. Ruiz is in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the body snatcher. Halfway through round 6. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging.
Keep working the body.
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily, and for a minute he let up, and bang.
Ruiz is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That'll start to take away some of that head movement.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end, because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go, every punch. There you go.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here.
Let's see some defense.
The body snatcher's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Ruiz is throwing lots of punches and not many are landing, but what's that old saying, hey, you put enough out there, something's gonna stick?
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now, and at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the body snatcher. At the halfway point of round 7. Well-placed hook.
Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way. Head movement. You're doing great.
Not able to land the headshot. Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go.
Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 7.
Double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me one jab at a time. Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Come on, let's throw punches now. You got power. Use it. Come on. We're losing this fight.
Good close fight here, but momentum is starting to build in one direction. Teddy, he's enjoying a slight lead on your scorecard.
Yeah, and early on, we were eavesdropping a little bit, and his corner's been telling him things that could have given this lead a little earlier, but he wasn't listening. Now they're starting to sink in a little bit, and it takes time with a fighter because you're under such pressure. It doesn't get to you right away. You start to understand as it goes on.
Ruiz is putting forth a game plan of being a volume puncher, but Teddy, he's not landing a lot of these punches, and what kind of effect can that have on this fight?
Well, he can get frustrated a little bit, and hey, he might not win the fight. It can have that kind of effect. Is that effective enough?
Ruiz is smashed by a hook.
Hey, you got some of it too. Let's go.
Move!
The halfway point of round number 8. The body snatcher's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Ruiz is not coming up with the results that you would want to see out of him. Now, he's trying to counterpunch, Teddy, but it doesn't seem to be the answer.
No, he kind of looks a little bit like that guy who went in to get his hair dyed, you know? And he thought it was going to be just a little bit lighter, and it wound up being a lot lighter. And he said, wow, what the heck did I do? I didn't think I was going to look like this. I didn't think that I was going to box like this.
Watch the hook! Focus!
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round.
Back to the body.
Ruiz is down on your scorecard. I snuck a peek at your scorecard. He's down on your scorecard. But it's still a close and competitive fight, a fight that he's very much alive in.
Yeah, he is, but he's got to go about it like the fight is up for grabs. He can't start saying, hey, you know, I think I'm a little bit ahead, because that's a good way of getting yourself disappointed in anything in life. He better still go after it. Smart, but go after it.
Take those shots, you understand me? Let's see.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway.
You need to keep the head moving.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
1-2, 1-2.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. That's a great right hand by the body snatcher. He's showing very good footwork. He's showing fine defensive movement here. But as for the opponent, how do you solve that?
Well, you got to make believe.
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Nice. Move your head. Looking good. Keep working the body.
Not much action as he just ties up. Ruiz is flat-footed. There's no other way to describe it. He's not a fighter that gets up on his toes, moves around, gives you angles. He's flat-footed.
Yeah, you don't have to be on your tricycle all over the place, but you can step a little bit. Get out of range. He's doing nothing.
And that's the end of round 9. Ruiz is in position to pull this out, and you can see his corner man is telling him just that. Don't worry about the fact that it's a close fight. Go out there and win it here in these later stages.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Just relax. Relax. Are you all right? Now I need you to keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, all right? I need you to focus.
We start a new round here. It's hard to believe that we're even in this round based on how that last round finished.
Well, if you ever watched some of those Houdini movies, you know, the great escape artist, kind of hard to believe he got out of some of those fixes he was in. You know, inside that box with chains around him underwater. He's going to have to do a Houdini right here.
Nice block by Ruiz.
Watch the hook.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Keep it up.
You got this one.
Able to get rid of that one. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10.
It's okay, let's go.
Come on.
And now they're trading blows. He just missed that shot up top.
Not moving enough. Move, move. Go, go. Get after him. Oh, keep your feet moving.
Blocks away that headshot. Coming to the end of round number 10. 10 seconds to go.
Watch the hook.
Let's go. The fight is too close. You hear me? It's too fucking close. We don't want this to go to the judges.
You're standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
You got any more of these?
You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab.
Ruiz's momentum is carrying him well here in the later stages of this fight. Round number 11 underway. We've got an even fight on your scorecard, Teddy, but it's clear to see who's got Uncle Mo.
Yeah, he came on like gangbusters, but what's not clear to see yet, and we're going to see, is how much did he use up to get back into it.
That's it.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Ruiz. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one.
That's it. That's it. 1, 2. You got this one. You got this one.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Halfway through this 11th round. Unable to score with the hook. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. The body snatcher's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you...
Ruiz is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round.
Focus.
And that's the end of round 11. Ruiz is trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you.
We got it.
You're good. You all right? You okay, right?
Here it is, the final round of what has been a closely contested battle. Parries that punch intended for the head.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
The body snatcher showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
Come on,
Oh,
kid,
he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Gets rid of that body shot. Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. It was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted in this ring.
Focus.
The body snatcher's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. A minute to go in the fight. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Ruiz is hit by a counterpunch there. Last 10 seconds of the fight. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Which way did it go after a very exciting fight now in the books? Let's send it up to the ring to find out. Seemed like he was destined to win throughout the fight. Teddy, your scorecard showed that, and the judges agree. A unanimous decision.
Yeah, he was destined to win because he kept using that jab all night long and outworking his opponent.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.